Hi, my name is Shola Ajani. I'm here to bring to you 10 effective training techniques to change your training. Effective training techniques to energize your training, to bring life back to your training. 10 techniques I've identified you need to have to bring the buzz back into your training. Stay tuned. So we're looking at 10 effective training techniques. The first one we're going to be looking at is know your subject matter. It goes without saying that you need to have a sound knowledge and be the master of your game. If you do not have a solid knowledge of your subject matter, your audience will catch you out. Now, having said that, must you be able to answer every question, know everything? Not necessarily, but you must have sufficient understanding of the subject matter to be able to engage people in learning. Number 2, understand your audience. You need to understand what your audience and where they're coming from. What is their expectation? What do they hope to take away from the training? What is their learning expectations from training? How do you do that? You might have done a training needs analysis. And in the absence of that, what you can do is when people are introducing themselves, you ask 3 basic questions. Why are you here? What do you hope to take away? And how would you know, or what would determine if you've learned something from this training? A great start is very crucial for effective training, and that could be by way of introductions, it could be by way of icebreakers, it could be by way of energizers. A good example could be to ask people to introduce themselves. Why are you here? And where are you coming from? What's your name? And what do you expect to take away from here? That enables you to understand what people are, why people are there, and what they hope to take away. And it introduces the participants to the other participants, and it breaks the ice, as it were. So the other thing you could do, you could have ask the participants to come up with the ground rules. What's going to be our rules concerning mobile phones? What's going to be our rule concerning people asking questions? So you need to have a great start by way of introduction. Start of training, very crucial as a trainer to summarize the objectives of training. And this is very crucial that expectations are aligned. What you intend to train on and what the participants are there to learn. Training, delivery and facilitation. As a trainer, you risk standing in front of the training room and just giving out a speech. But I encourage you to actually facilitate. And what is facilitation? Facilitation is actually bringing out the resource within the audience and getting them to agree or see things in a different dimension from what perhaps they've been used to. And that's what you do as a facilitator. You basically draw out resources, the information, the knowledge base within the participants, and get them to align it, to see things in a different way. And that's facilitation. So you don't do so much of talking as a trainer, not necessarily so. You're there basically to facilitate, to draw out, to engage, to encourage discussions.